Hello everyone! So I am crafting today with my friend Katana. It's my best friend's daughter, so we are going to play with some Lavinia stamps in the gel press. Do you want to pick a color here? Okay, so then you're gonna take your brayer. So just like put some of the color on your brayer like that. Just make sure it goes all the way around the whole brayer.
Yeah, I got some.
Oh, well, we have baby wipes for that. We're okay. Here, let me get those out just so.
I think mine's good.
Perfect. Okay, and then just like spread it onto your gel press. Awesome. And now these are called brushos. So they're like a really concentrated pigment powder that you put water into. So let's do some blues and greens and yellows. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Maybe a little pink or purple?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to take a fan brush and just kind of swirl it in whatever color you like. So I think I'm going to go with some like blues and purples and greens. So just kind of like swirl your brush like that. And then knock a little bit off onto your paper. So you don't want the big drops. You just want little drops on the gel press. And then just kind of tap it like this. And you just like get tiny little drops. And it's not going to look like much, but it will when we're done, I promise.
Is that good?
Yep, that looks awesome. And then we're just going to clean your brush off. You got a little water there. And then...
we're making magic potions.
We are making magic potions. We are indeed. I'm going to go in with some green.
Turquoise.
And then tap it off a little bit. And then I'm going to go with my green closer to the bottom, I think, to make more kind of foresty. I think I'm going to go foresty on the bottom and then blues at the top,
Whoa,
I think.
I made a blue. It's like that color-changing cocktail that you can make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't drink it, though.
Yeah, it's not the potions from Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, and once you feel you have... I usually like to do about 3 or 4 colors. So once you feel you have enough color on there, you feel you're good?
4.
Okay. Then grab one of your cards. So this is a multifarious card, which is like...
I'm just going to grab the back one.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, it's been caught in crossword.
Perfect. And then we're just going to place it down on our gel press. So this card is really awesome because it like you can stamp on it really nicely, and it like picks up a lot of color. So give it a little rub, and then the magic reveal. Oh, mine's way more yellow than I was anticipating. I thought there'd be a lot more blue showing through.
The colors!
Wow. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. We're very different.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go in with a little bit more blue because this is not what I was expecting. Do you want to do one more of these before we put the brushes away and go on to the next thing?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to do one. I think I want some more blues in my next one. Okay, so you might want to take one of your pieces of paper beforehand and just rub off what's left of the color. You can just grab one from underneath if you like.
Just like this?
Yeah, perfect. Exactly like that. And then we'll just do the same process. We're just going to do 3 different ones, and then we'll like move on to the next thing. Ooh, I like that shade. That's really pretty.
Mulberry. It's basically purple.
Yeah, it's very purpley. And the
Like
smaller the drops are, the more like, so these bits here, that's when I had like a big drops. So you want like the smaller the drops, the better it'll be. Mine are already a little bit too big, but that's okay.
This is the last one I made.
Okay, and this is the last one that I made. So perfect. Okay, I think mine's gonna be kind of similar to the second one that I did, but I'm okay with that. I kind of want like a really nice blue sky. So I'm gonna give it a shot here. Oh, perfect. I like that one a lot.
It's very similar to the other one.
Yes.
And this one.
I just want to, yeah, it's very similar to that one. Exactly. I like it. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one for my thing.
I'm going to see how this one turns out.
Okay, perfect.
I'm done. So
Okay.
I'm just going to put this on.
It's always exciting to watch it happen. Oh, that one's cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so did you decide which one you want to do?
This one.
Okay, perfect. Do you want a moon on yours? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to take, we're just going to kind of, this is just a guide for us, okay? So put your moon wherever you want it. Okay, so now you're going to take a brush and just dip it in your water. And while you're holding that, you're just going to literally paint that circle with the water. And this is going to lift, because this ink is water reactive that we used. So when we add water and then we take...
No, it's leaking!
Okay, just kind of hold on your mask as tight as you can. And then you're going to like press the paper towel down, and we're going to do that a few times, and it's going to lift off the ink and make that area lighter.
I don't have a paper towel.
Right there. Okay, so just do that a few times, and it'll just keep. That's why we're using this kind of paper, because it's not watercolor paper, but it can take a lot of liquid, and it'll just kind of like take off some of the color. That's okay. We can fix it later. There's never a wrong thing in art. Okay, and then we're going to take the other side of the mask, like the positive part of it.
The positive.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. And so now we're gonna take the same color that you used, which is probably the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
And
it's Blue Lagoon.
Okay, and then we're gonna take a brush like this. Ooh. Okay, and then yeah, so then get a little bit of the ink, and you're gonna hold this down. So just kind of go like this. So boop 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 doop. Exactly, you have to make the sound effect. Now, before you go in, take a little bit off here, because it's going to be super, super strong. We don't need it to be super strong. And now you're just going to like circle around your moon, and it's just going to kind of make it stand out a bit more.
That's good.
Okay, and well, before you take your mask off completely, we're going to take a little tiny blending brush. And we're going to go in with a slightly darker color, graphite. Okay, so go in with just a little bit of this, because we don't want it to be too dark. And just around like the very edge of the mask, go around with this. Okay, just to like give it just a little bit more depth. And then I'm just going to take the brush that you had before and just kind of go around just to kind of soften it a little bit. You're just going to go around. Off now? Yep, take it off now. Yep. And then just kind of go around. You don't need any more ink. And just kind of go around just to soften the edge a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to take the VersaFine Clair Nocturne. So this is like a black ink. Okay, and then you're just going to like tap it on all over. Just tap it on until it's got like a really good coverage. Yep. And now you're going to flip it over. But then your fairy's going to, but you have to keep in mind that your fairy's going to be on top. So if you want your fairy kind of into the moon, then you want to kind of line this up somewhere around there. And then your fairy's going to sit on top. Okay, let me get this out of the way first before you push down. Okay, and now push down. And you just kind of push for like a good minute or so, because it's going to take a little bit to really get that in there. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now you always want to clean your stamp. Okay, and then take that off and put the backing back on it. Okay, and now you're going to take your fairy. So put your fairy on your block. You got it right. And then ink it up in the same way. So you don't have to push too hard. So when you push too hard, that's when you get the like, that's when you get too much ink. That's okay. So, because you don't want all of that. You just want her, right? You don't want all the background part of it. So just here, I'll show you how to, so just like, tap, 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 tap. Like just, you don't have to go too heavy. Okay, so make sure, yeah, I would line her up a little bit more so she's like touching the branch, but her wings are still in there. There we go.
But
yeah,
her other foot.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
She's made of stars.
Well, mine's a little bit as well. So what we can do afterwards, we'll get everything done, and afterwards we can add some black to it. I'm gonna have to do the same thing because mine didn't stamp perfectly either.
So is the fairies.
Yeah.
There's the fairies.
Oh, it's the fairies.
Wait, wanna know what I just noticed? Like these parts look, these yellowish parts look like fireflies.
They kind of do. Yeah, we can totally work with that. I was also gonna.
Advantage.
We can also do a little bit of white pan pastel and make the moon just a little bit whiter. And you're gonna do just a little bit like a kind of like a soften the moon because it's pretty dark still. So we're gonna soften the moon. It doesn't have to be all the way around, but.
Oh, I've gotten some around the edges.
That's okay. So just take a little paper towel and just kind of clean up your edges and just go kind of soft. And then just kind of, I'm just gonna kind of do some kind of like fadey clouds like this going through.
What is this?
Okay, so either a green or even the graphite or something like that to make a good ground, and do just like you did with the.
I know there's hair.
Oh.
Cat hair.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
I wonder what type of cat hair it is. Is it your hair or is it the cat's hair?
It could be either one. Okay, and then hold the mask and just at the edge, kind of like doing circle motions, and hold your mask steady. And you can just build up the color and just keep doing it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. Yeah, exactly. So is that dark enough for you, or do you want to go one more layer?
Good.
That's good? Okay, perfect. And then, stamp Pippin right where you want him.
Pippin, my boy.
Right, this is our progress so far. The camera accidentally turned off and we didn't notice, but...
Yeah, we think the power went out for like 3 seconds.
And the battery's almost out. We'll have to change that. But look how pretty they are!
I have to work fast, otherwise the battery will die.
I'm going to go in and get some yellow on my lantern here. Do a few little dots here and there just for fun.
And mine may or may not be done.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm trying to decide. I feel like I might need a little bit more kind of foliage. Yeah, some foliage. Alright, and when you are completely happy with it, we're going to back it on some black cardstock.
Here it is. And if you look closely, I managed to get yellow on the lantern. The smallest little details are always the best.
Right?
And look on the camera, the highlights look really good. See?
Yeah? Totally! Nice!
Yeah.
And I'll just show you what mine looks like, and that's mine! Yay!
Backgrounds look very similar.
They do.
That's fine.
I was trying to, well, because that way it's easiest to kind of instruct if they're kind of like going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Sorry for the abrupt ending, folks, but that's what crafting with kids is like. And there's my creation. And yeah, I hope you had fun watching us play. And I will see you again very soon. Love you all. Big hugs. Bye.